What's up? It's Jack Newsome, and today we're going to learn about how to harmonize. I am very unfamiliar with posting content like this, but here we are, and I'm talking. I hate the sound of my talking voice, so please bear with me. Hey Siri, what's the definition of harmony? The combination of simultaneously sounded musical notes to produce chords and chord progressions having a pleasing effect. It doesn't have to be any one way. There's a million different ways to harmonize. These are the most classic ones that I have discovered in my time doing musical theater, being in boy bands, writing pop music, yada, yada, yada. If you've seen my videos before, you know that I like to play with different types of harmonies. I am assuming that every one of you understands the bare minimum about music and music theory. If you put your hand on a C, and you want to play C major, that's C, E, G. 1, 3, 5. A first, a third, and a fifth. Now, if you want that chord to be minor, what do? You make that third flat. You make that a first, a flat third, and a fifth. Most harmonies are generally just like a third, a fourth, a fifth away. It's either above where the melody is or below the melody. You can have just like a standard third above, third below, fifth above, fifth below, all that stuff, and it'll follow the way that the melody is going.
Here's the melody. If I want to go with a lower harmony, I'm going to pick a note that is either a third scale degree away or a fourth. You could even go higher if you want to, but for this particular song, all of the notes that are higher than the melody are a third away.
In addition to our standard second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh harmonies, we have pedal tones. Keep the same rhythm and timing as the main melody, but instead of moving with the melody, you stay on one note. The term pedal tone in music comes from the foot pedal keyboard pedals of a pipe organ. I might have been able to guess this one. I grew up going to church and grew up in church choir. There's something really cool about the droning sound of a pedal being played throughout a piece. That's why you get those videos of people harmonizing with their microwave or their fan or something. It makes this really beautiful pedal effect. If you want to help organize notes in your brain a little bit easier than using notes or numbers, you can also use solfege. Do, a deer, a female deer, re, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, fa, a long, long way to run. That song definitely helped popularize solfege, but people don't really use it that much that I've noticed outside of school. I trained at Berklee College of Music, and I definitely learned a lot while I was there. The way people do math in their heads is kind of like what I use in my head to figure out where I am in relation to the key and stuff. Now, I'm going to get to the crown jewel of this video. You might already know what I'm about to say. I love a good counter. I don't think there's enough of it in pop music now, and I definitely have made it my mission to add as much of that to songs I'm writing for other people as well as songs that I'm making for myself. To counter, someone does this and someone counters with something kind of like equal and opposite. In music theory, counterpoint is the relationship of two or more simultaneous musical lines that are harmonically dependent on each other, yet independent in rhythm and melodic contour. Famously, in the song Never Really Over by Katy Perry, there is a counterpart. While the main melody is holding one note and staying here, the counter is moving. So whatever your main thing is doing, a counter would do the opposite. Just because it's over doesn't mean it's really over, and if I think it over, while the main melody is doing one note, which would also be considered a pedal tone if it wasn't already the main melody. There's tons of other parts, by the way. This is not everything that I cover in my ear training videos, but I will make a full video on how I make those as well, and kind of show you how I use Logic and how I set up the loops. If you like this video, please subscribe and feel free to check out my music. I'm posting a lot more in the next coming months, so we're gonna have a lot of fun. Give it a comment. I wanna know what you think. And if you feel like posting any videos harmonizing and you've learned something today in this video, by all means tag me. I wanna see what you've done. Take care. Peace out. I'll see you around.